We're out here at Yankton Trail Park, and we have the Brookings Watertown select team, 15 girls, going against the Dakota Alliance girls, coached by Dave Dantzler, an Elite 11 Coach of the Year. They got a really good ref crew on here tonight, and we're going to be here just for a couple overtime periods and maybe a shootout. We've got a pretty good group of folks here. And it's great to have you on board. A lot of folks here with the Brookings Watertown crew. I don't know if they've decided who's going to kick off yet or any of that stuff, but as most of you know, the games Saturday and Sunday, especially Sunday in Mitchell, were interrupted due to some horrible weather. And we have nice weather here tonight in Sioux Falls, so it looks like it's going to be a nice one. Lining up the goals here. I think we're good. So I want to remind you, this is just a test event, and we are not expecting perfection tonight. But it'd be great if you have somebody here at the game. Would you please give them a text and let them know how the picture and audio are coming through where you live. That'd really be great to get that feedback. We just checked our monitor equipment here and it looked like we were getting a pretty good picture out. So hopefully that'll maintain. I want to thank Home Federal Bank for being one of the prime sponsors of Sports 605 activities, and hopefully we got a sports or a Home Federal Bank tab up there for you to take a look at while you're watching this game on Sports 605. So it looks like we're going to be doing 2 10-minute overtime periods and maybe a shootout if nothing else happens. I guess we'll see. And the game apparently stopped on a free kick. So I guess we'll kind of go from there and see what we got. And we're off here. Drop ball. And Dakota Alliance control. U-15 Girls Championship. The winner will be off to Appleton, Wisconsin for the Region 2 tournament. Out, and that'll go to Brookings, Watertown. And it's in, and that's out on Dakota Alliance. Be a Brookings Watertown throw. We'll probably see a little bit of time before the girls develop a decent rhythm here.
Good, Tegan!
Tegan comes out, picks that thing up. One of our talented young goalkeepers. That ball put through over to the right back. She's gonna try to advance it. That comes back to Dakota Alliance. Kick long. We got a runner. And that's cleared out by Brookings Watertown defense. Nice move there to get past that midfielder. And it's out of bounds in Dakota Alliance favor. Sub. I don't know if this guy's a soccer fan or a football fan, but he's a sports fan. That's good enough for us. And that's out. And that goes to Watertown, Brookings Watertown favor. Ball entered the big box. That's cleared out. And that one kicked out. That'll be to Brookings Watertown's favor. And a ball up along the line. That goes out and quickly put back into play. He had another sub. Now we can play some soccer. Ball put across. That could be dangerous, but the forward can't get to it. Cross comes in, and Dakota Alliance have a player there. Now it gets put back in the mixer. That's knocked out of there by the defender, but there could be a shot, and there is. And a save. First shot of the game. Or first shot of this part of it, anyway. And that ball kicked poked out of there. Pretty good punt there by Tegan. They tried getting it out on the left wing. That doesn't work. And they'll try it again. That's put back in the middle and intercepted. Dakota Alliance making a little space. They get it out on the right wing now. That looks like Molly Kelly over there on the right wing for Dakota Alliance. I don't have a roster here, so I'm just going to have to try to see if I can recognize some of these girls. And that ball gets put in the big box. And it's out. That will go to Dakota Alliance's favor. And we have another sub. Crew continues to build here at Yankton Trail. Okay, here we go. It's a little back pass, but there's some pressure. She beats that and tries to put one in to attack, but that gets knocked out of there by Brookings Watertown. Nice try to turn. That gets kicked out to Brookings Watertown favor. And yet another substitution. Malia Derby there with Brookings Watertown. She's a Watertown player. One of the ones that caught our attention here as a young player and continues to impress us. That's a centered ball. And that's kicked long. Molly Kelly after it for Dakota Alliance. And Dakota Alliance trying to maintain possession there, but Brookings Watertown finally winning it. It's out of bounds now in favor of Brookings Watertown. Brookings Watertown trying a through ball there out of the back. That's intercepted and put back into their end. Molly Kelly applying a lot of pressure and wins that out of bounds ball for her team. Poked out of there by Brookings Watertown defense. And another one out the halfway line. That's controlled by Dakota Alliance, but touched out of bounds. Brookings Watertown throw. See Courtney Holling here, one of the Soccer 605 athlete correspondents. And she's with her sister Haley. And I'm not sure, I think that number 12 shirt in the white there, I think that is Jace Polstra. Her sister Darian, a real confident player, committed verbally at South Dakota State University as a sophomore, following a national trend there on an early commit. But in her case, that's something that's where she's wanted to go her entire life. So that's a good deal for Jace and a great deal for South Dakota State. We got a tremendous player there. Molly Kelly again in the corner running after that ball, but it beats her out of bounds. Up the side it goes, and that's out of bounds. Brookings Watertown coaching staff. There's Rose Derby, a great friend of mine and a great friend of soccer's. And into the corner again it goes. Molly Kelly can't get control before it goes out over the end. It'll be a goal kick now for Brookings Watertown. And out it comes. Not a long kick, but it goes to a teammate. They bring it across, trying to looking for a way out here. Still in play, but now we have a break. It's a real nice audience here tonight watching the game. A lot of great soccer fans. If you see somebody you know, make sure and text them and say, hey, I saw you on the live stream on Sports 605. There are the Halling sisters. Courtney, the shorter of the two. Harrisburg High. I think Courtney's going to be a senior this year. Haley's off to college. And a lot of soccer fans out here tonight. Maybe we can get a look at those. There we go. The DASC fans. And a break on the field, and soccer ensues. What I love about going to soccer games, the kids get out there at halftime or between periods and really have a lot of fun. So again, we want to do a little shout out to above and below your video player. You'll see our great sponsor, Home Federal Bank, and we really want to thank them for all the support they've given the Sports 605 platforms to bring youth sports out. If you're a soccer fan, you may not have seen us very active for a while because we had a very busy winter, and in fact Sunday we just put up our 225th live hockey event, youth hockey event, 225. So it's been a pretty busy winter, and we're learning how to get these decent pictures up for you folks and bring this fantastic athletic achievements out to you live. Okay, we're going to turn around and go the other direction now. I think. See, folks, it brings us fantastic athletic achievements out to you live. Okay, we're going to turn around and all right, the second part of this thing's starting. And I don't know if we're into the first part of the overtime here or what's up. It looked like they started the last one with a drop ball. And that went about 13 minutes. I think one of the referees I talked to before said that they were looking at having about a 27-minute game. So we'll see what happens here. Into the corner it goes. And you can see already we have the wind blowing now into the base of the Dakota Alliance team. And not a real strong wind, but a pretty stiff breeze. And that appears to be having some impact on the ball. Centered ball. That's knocked out of there by the keeper. It comes back to Dakota Alliance, and that intercepted on the way in. And I know that 35 shirt there for Brookings Watertown is Alyssa Roby, another really talented young player from Watertown. These girls, a lot of these girls have been together for quite some time and had a lot of good training. And they've been out on the road. They've gone out and played a lot of soccer over the years, so they're really showing that investment in their time and effort now. That ball headed out of bounds to Dakota Alliance's favor. And in it comes. Long ball in. That was close, but Tegan, the keeper for Brookings Watertown, cleans that one up. Molly Kelly was right there on it. Molly's sister Madeline Kelly, a real talented player, just graduating from Lincoln this year. And she's had a couple great club stints with Dakota Alliance and also South Dakota United along the way. That pass intercepted on the way in. Molly Kelly has it, tripped up a little bit, no foul. And that one comes in and goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Ball in the corner. And that'll be in Brookings Watertown favor. Four and a half minutes now into this period. Leah Derby dribbles through a couple, tries to get the ball up, but it's intercepted and put back into the Brookings Watertown area. Looking for Molly Kelly out here on the wing. And a ball right down the line. And that's going to be knocked out to Dakota Alliance's favor. And again, Dakota Alliance throw. Kicked out, a little bit of emergency defending there by Brookings Watertown. And we have a substitution for Brookings Watertown. And a battle for the ball there in the middle. And a foul called. Maybe a little bit of too much use of the hands there to create space. And you can hear the fans shouting their positive encouragement out to the referee. Big header. And Tegan cleans that one up easily. Big punt out that goes past the halfway line. And that ball touched out to Brookings Watertown favor. Again, want to welcome you on board for the very first live stream of a hockey game by Port 605 Network. Hopefully we'll get this figured out and be able to really bring you a lot of good soccer this summer and fall for the high school season.
Good job, Wyatt. Come on, Wyatt.
Getting the 10 here. And that one cleaned up by the keeper very easily. Leah Derby trying to handle it. She maintains possession and puts it out on the wing. A lot of pressure here by Brookings Watertown, and that's paying off for them. That'll be out.
Good job, Wyatt. Let's go.
And a big tall ball, and that goes out for a goal kick. That goes out to Dakota Alliance favor. Molly Kelly looking for a throw-in partner. And out that goes to Dakota Alliance's favor. Big ball out of the back. That's going to roll. A lot of space there though for Dakota Alliance to play into. And a long ball back in. Quick throw in by Dakota Alliance. And that one out. It's a Brookings Watertown throw. Nope, it's a Dakota Alliance throw. Big tall throw in. That's headed back out by Dakota Alliance. And put back in there by Brookings Watertown. Battle along the side there. Touch back to one of the defensive mids. And a through ball. And a ball centered. That's a dangerous ball, but it rolls out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Brookings Watertown. You can feel the tension here. And it'll be a throw in for Brookings Watertown. Leah Derby going to carry it through. She's trying to put a ball through, but that's intercepted. And that comes to the Dakota Alliance keeper. Big punt. That's handled in the middle by Dakota Alliance. Long ball out to Brookings Watertown. Ball set back across the back. Headed back up into attack for Dakota Alliance. And Molly Kelly catches it back, and she'll probably get it back down the side. And here comes the Brookings Watertown sub out. And in it comes. Dakota Lance trying to work it around the back. Kind of a mistouch there. And that through ball covered by the goaltender, goalkeeper. That's it. And we'll go to kicks from the mark, I believe. Teams go in to get their final instructions, get their kicking order. No pressure. No pressure.
Let's go to the other one. Alright, go say hi to Kay on the way. Okay, I'm bringing you. I was asked to mention that number 12 is Lindsay Farrell, not Jace Polstra.
Okay, thank you.
That's my kids.
Yeah, Lindsay Farrell.
Lindsay Farrell.
Okay, thanks for number 12. I was talking about Jace Polstra as not Jace Polstra. That's Lindsay Farrell. Thank you for letting us know and keeping us up to speed here. No pressure. We love when you do that. And how about a little halftime entertainment here? Hallie Maroney, a great goalkeeper from Brookings. So they're getting us sorted out here. They just had to flip who's gonna shoot first and that sort of thing. We're just a few minutes away from knowing which of these teams will represent South Dakota State Soccer Association at the Region 2 Championships in Appleton, Wisconsin next month. Those guys were a little mixed up. They were spelling SCAD here a little bit ago. They probably will get back in DASC alignment here. And here we are, set up to do the PKs. You always want your keeper walking down there with a lot of confidence. She's got it. Now we'll see if the shooters have it. So we'll see. Looks like Brookings Watertown's gonna take the first shot here. And we'll see the order, what they're coming out in. Malia Derby, first shooter. And then if they're tight after 5, they just keep going. And Malia Derby. That's the first one for Brookings Watertown. And it's equal. Alyssa Roby runs up to take her shot. And that's a miss. Off to the left. And that's 2-1 now after the second shooter for each side. Brookings Watertown third shooter approaching. And that one goes wide as well, to the left. Pretty stiff breeze now out of the south. And another goal for Dakota Alliance. And the fourth shooter steps up. I believe if this was a miss, Dakota Alliance will win. But that's a make. Keeper got a hand on it, but it went past her. And that's a miss wide to the right. And that's a save. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Dakota Alliance advance to the Region 2 Championship to represent South Dakota State Soccer Association in Appleton, Wisconsin. Mob the keeper. Well, folks, we're going to sign off here. We really want to thank you for being with us tonight on the very first live stream broadcast we've done on Sports 605 for soccer. And hopefully this is the first of many to come. So thanks for hanging with us on Sports 605.
Getting recruited by college coaches is more difficult every year. There are thousands of other athletes competing for your position. MyPlayerPage.com is the best place for athletes to showcase their personal and player information. Check us out today at MyPlayerPage.com. Any sport, any athlete, any state, any city, champions all.